if that's the case. Yes, winning shot is true, but I feel like winning shots should be, for the most part, at least the average should be figured out earlier should be figured out earlier. Like, it shouldn't take, that shouldn't be a super high-level mechanic, really. Like, obviously a high-level player is needed for that, but it's not like something you're gonna mess up too often at the highest level. It's more about reading what you need to do, and I guess choosing the right option is important, but we'll see. Let's see if this match will be playable today. The connection does seem a little wobbly. So far, seems fine. On this here first point, TurnipKing able to secure a quick one against Dr. Evo. Dr. Evo, possibly the most aggressive player in simple mode. Expect a lot of net rushing, expect points to go fast. No matter how close this game is, I would expect this game to not take more than 15 minutes. Evo secures himself his first point. Gets his net rush. TurnipKing actually survives for quite a bit, but not quite enough to secure the win. Double Guns, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Toaster. I appreciate it, my pal. Nice secure from Evo there for sure. Evo going for his down the middles. They actually do work here. TurnipKing getting a little greedy with the charge on that one. I don't agree with him insta-charging that hard. But you know what? I actually might do that at times. He just wasn't able to cancel fast enough. That's a mechanics thing. Unfortunate. Great single tap topspin, but not actually. Evo catches and it secures the first game. Excellent play from him. Double Guns, thank you so much for multiple subs even. I really appreciate it. Now here we are. We're, game 1 goes to Evo after some impressive rushes all around. Great lob right there. Great flat. That will secure TurnipKing his first point in the second game. He needs to, okay, great shot from TurnipKing. No, Turnip! All you had to do was pull the lunge. The lunge would have secured. No! No! You hate to see it, but Evo does secure the point off his own mistake. Oh, no! TurnipKing making some silly mistakes. There was some lag there. I don't think it affected the point from when it happened, but I could be wrong. Unfortunate. Hopefully the oven is not too powerful here this match. But TurnipKing gets a point back. Evo goes for a hard call out, gets hard called out back. And that will secure TurnipKing the point. Weak topspin from Evo, but he's able to cover that one. And yeah, that's going to secure for Evo again. You don't even have the emotes yourself, DG. Evo going for a greedy lob there. TurnipKing is able to secure off of that one very easily. Very nice. There we go. TurnipKing causing another trip up there. That's advantage to TurnipKing. One more point and he can even this game up completely. Excellent play thus far. Evo calling out the down the line, secures himself a deuce again. Thank you very much for your own sub, Double Guns. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ooh, the double tap topspin. Evo in position to catch it, but the bounce is too high and Evo is unable to save it without lunging, giving TurnipKing an easy secure there. Evo just a little too far back and TurnipKing punishing him beautifully for it. I like the down the line there. Had to make a decision. Evo calls it out. Evo with some nice reads to stay alive in this here point. Not willing to give this one up, but then he slips up on that one. Let's see if TurnipKing can finish this one off. Looks like he should be able to. I hope he can finish this one off. Great drop. Will secure. We are at 1-1 perfectly. Beautiful so far. Solid game overall. Opponents seem fairly evenly matched. Interesting drop. Actually will work. Evo dropped back. Assumably both players are trying to lob. Maybe. I'm not even sure, but Evo's attempt at a drop allows TurnipKing to lunge cheese him for a point. He got flopped on by Daisy. Not something you see every day. But he's able to secure the next point back here. Very nice. Nice down the line. Nice down the line again. Secures TurnipKing the point with the double down the line. Evo not expecting him to not mix it up at all. Rough trip up from TurnipKing there. And he's able to catch it. Yeah, I didn't think Evo had quite enough charge on it, and I was right. That is a secure for TurnipKing once again with the flop. Disadvantage almost working in his favor a good amount this game here. Great single tap flat, great lob. That will give TurnipKing a 2-1 lead in this game. Yeah, these lunge blocks are absolutely devastating Evo so far. Evo needs to be aware when they can happen and avoid allowing them to happen if he wants to, needs to be able to secure his points when he gets them. solid secure from him there. That one was guaranteed. He gets his guaranteed point. You love to see it. The slow serve gets Evo to move up a little bit, and TurnipKing gets a free point. Brutal. Brutal. If that was intentional, I love it. Great double tap topspin from Evo, though. Will secure him a second point this game. 30-15 lead in this game. Evo needs 2 more in this one. Another flop, but that flop was completely earned at that point. Down the middle slice. Evo going for the lob on the lob. TurnipKing heavily ready for it. Punishes Evo hard for it. That gives TurnipKing his yet another match point. I really thought Evo was about to just let that ball go by him again for the second time in the game, but I was wrong, so he gets it. Great single tap slice. I have to admit that one was good. That I cannot deny that was a good one right there. That was well used. Secures him his 3rd game here. Great, just spamming down the lines, and Evo not ready for it, but then he actually... I thought TurnipKing would hard commit to the bit, and apparently... But Evo knew he would not, and actually calls out the option. Regardless, though, as long as TurnipKing is on his feet, should be able to always cover that option. Secures the point in the end. Excellent play. Goes for the down the line, is punished slightly, goes for the lob. Evo should be able to secure something here. If he does not, it's going to be unfortunate. And it's looking like Evo is not going to be able to secure this one. Can TurnipKing... We're back to neutral, but Evo definitely should have been able to secure that point earlier. Great topspin by TurnipKing right there. Responding with a lob to a lob requires your opponent to greedily move up, and surprisingly, that has not really worked out. I think it's mostly because Evo has been the one doing the return lob, and TurnipKing is not a super big fan of approaching that way. TurnipKing with the 40-15 lead, Evo gets himself on the board in this here 5th game. If TurnipKing was doing it to Evo, it has a slightly better chance of working as more of a 50-50 situation, but I get where Evo comes from with them, because they are a good mix-up and can work, but not when your opponent doesn't like approaching like TurnipKing doesn't. And excellent play from TurnipKing so far, 4-1 yet again. Putting neutral into terms in this game, especially simple mode, can be fairly hard to do in my opinion. I typically consider it when both players are hitting fairly even shots back and forth. There hasn't been a weak shot. A weak shot gives advantage in my opinion. A lunge obviously gives advantage. Generally, I consider when both players are hitting equally strong shots, essentially, would be my definition. It's hard to explain, but it's clear once you get a better picture of the game, I feel. At least for me, it is. Excellent flop from Evo there, secures himself a 30-15 lead. He's going to want to win this game if he wants to get himself back on the board here. Great single tap flat by TurnipKing right there. He's able to secure the point. Very nice. 30-30, Evo's gonna need to find something fast. And that lunge on the double tap topspin's gonna hurt. He's not quite able to get that ball back in bounds. That's rough. That will secure TurnipKing a 40-30 lead. Not quite do or die yet, but he's getting to a point where this is gonna be a hard comeback to make, especially for a player who likes relying on hard reads quite a bit. Great catch by him, but the single tap slice gets Evo moving away. Secures TurnipKing yet another advantage. Evo got out of it once. Can he get out of it again, or will TurnipKing take this here 5th game for himself? Ooh, that weak slice. Yeah, that's going to be an easy punish. TurnipKing has too much time to figure out what he needs to do there. Realistically, neutral can still be when you're moving a significant amount, though. It doesn't necessarily have to do with that, because your opponent should be moving you around in neutral. That's how you get out of neutral. In both modes, that is true. So I don't think that can really be a fair way to say it, because movement is a part of neutral, and getting moved around a lot is a part of neutral. Now, eventually it can lead to someone breaking neutral, because that's how you kind of get small leads in neutral, but it's not significant enough to not be called neutral yet, I do not believe. Great play from Evo to get himself on the board there. I believe he scored the last point. I got on a bit of a tangent. My bad. Nice shot by Evo. Can he secure the point? He can. 30-30. I should probably give Evo at least some screen time here. I had not switched. My bad. We will watch Evo for the remainder of this game, however long it may be. Ooh, once again, the flop. Technically, there's no reason for Daisy to flop, but there's no reason not to either. This is officially match point for TurnipKing. If TurnipKing can get one more point here, this will be it. I like the option from Evo, but it does get punished when it gets caught. Can Evo catch this? He can keep it alive for a second. A weak shot? Nope. Does not hit the net. TurnipKing secures a second 6-1 victory in a row.